Hey, before we start this video up, I just want to say, link down below and down in the pinned comments is gonna be timestamps for which part of the video you're definitely interested in. So, any part that interests you, please go down in the comments down below, and you can get straight to the part. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and now on to the video. Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today is finally the day I'm doing this video. You're at the title, we're doing it baby. Resident Evil 4 Remake Boss Guide. I'm finally gonna do this, and it was something I wanted to do basically after Resident Evil 4 the original. So I was like, yes, I'll do a remake of it and to be a boss guide for that game. And if you even know, this game is now a few months old. So it's kind of a fairly new game. So doing a boss guide, I was thinking about doing a boss guide next year for this game. So this like a 1 year's been gone by, and we know a lot more things about the game. But now I say, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it now. It's better to do it now because I want to do it. I personally want to do it. So that's that one. So what this video is entailing, yes, this video is entailing me getting through the game, basically most of the bosses. So it's basically a lot of the bosses of the game, and I'll definitely, the purpose of this video is me giving you guys an easy methods to defeat bosses, or easy ways to beat bosses, all that stuff, or I can show you my tips and tricks to deal with it, all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be the top of the video. Okay. Before we start this whole entire video up, I need to really mention a few things before starting this. Now, normally I would do this on professional difficulty, the same way I played the original. Well, let's just say I decided to play this on hardcore difficulty. Yes, I decided to, so all the recordings could be on hardcore mode. Now, because I just want to get through this and try to get this done as quick as possible. And I really don't want to deal with bullshit and nonsense of the enemies, because this game, on hardcore difficulty, the game is a bit, it's challenging but fair. In professional, in the remake, it's completely unbalanced and it's ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous, and I hated the difficulty. I hated difficulty, and it's a pain in the ass. And I would like to parry as much as I want and save for as much as I want, even though I'm playing this game normally, not anything else. Secondly, I'm gonna play this game without using any of the other cases or charms. So this will be kind of this is gonna be a purest, authentic guide. It's gonna be for people who don't have the deluxe version or not have the money to purchase the deluxe version. And heck, I got through the entire game with that shit. I never changed presets. I went through it, and I went through pretty well, and I know how to manage my money. Actually, this whole playthrough actually made me know how to manage my money very well, and I can tell you as well tips about that in the bonus episode, because the bonus episode is going to be a bit longer. So, and I will definitely talk about the bonus episode at the outro of the videos, at the very end, once it's all done. That's gonna be that. So you guys see me get through the game on hardcore mode without using other the presets of cases and without using charms. So these are the things I will now be using throughout the entire thing. And yeah, and this, of course, since this is gonna be a pure playthrough, no bonus weapons, of course. And of course, yeah, bonus. Obviously, it's no bonus weapons, no other enhancements, like no chicken head, no tail, no cat ears, nothing like that. So this is a pure guide with no enhancements, nothing like that. It's just me in the game. It's just me in the game and everything that I know about it. So I have to really want to I have to really say this just for those people who just said okay, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? Blah blah. I'll definitely tell basically once we start the video, I'll tell my tips and everything, and all that kind of stuff. So that's basically what it tells. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this, you know. And the bonus episode's gonna be, like I said, I'll say it in the outro. So yeah, let's begin. So first, of course, like the original, we're not gonna do the Logo boss fight. My tip for the Logo boss battle is just dodge and hit. Like the original is dodge and hit. There's really nothing much to say at all. So like the original, we are gonna be having so basically a few bosses. So of course we're starting up like the original. We are going to start with the El Gigante. So let's begin. Before I start this video, I forgot some other things to say. This is future Chris here. I need to really say that you can use this guide to help you out through the S plus run of any difficulty you wish. You can use it as well as a guide for that. And I'm gonna be showing the statistics of weapons and the upgrades that you need to have once you reach a certain point in the game. I'm gonna be showcasing this a lot because in the original it doesn't really matter too much, but in the remake it matters a lot. So yeah, that's a little something I have to say. Now we're into the video. Okay, first boss fight in the game is El Gigante. Yep, finally Gigante, of course. I already said this already. I'm gonna say it again. And as you can see, the tips I'm gonna use against this boss fight is pretty easy and it's one of the best things to do in this one. So make sure to have your weapons set the way it sets in there in my the inventory. So I'll help you know exactly the upgrades it is. You can pause the game. So starting to throw 2 hand grenades. I wait for a little moment because the animation needs to be stopped, and then you throw again. And then I equip my shotgun and completely decimate his face. El Gigante is a bit different in this one compared to the remake counterpart. And yep, I just got caught there. It's just a bit different. So you have a flash grenade on hand. Oh, and as well, get the recipe before this boss fight because you're gonna need it. And you see me now reloading, seeing away. I'm gonna get hit. I think in this one, nope, I didn't get hit. Well, surprisingly, I didn't get hit. So, and yes, I use an egg and try to flash grenade to basically stun him. He has his parasite mode, and then I shoot with the rifle. Do not jump up there at all. It's completely unnecessary. So you shoot once. That's his first phase completed. That's basically his first phase done. Now his second phase of the fight is basically shotgun, rifle, and occasionally handgun to some degree, because the shotgun is basically in a level 3 firepower, and you're gonna see me use the handgun and the shotgun and rifle a ton throughout the entire game, and let you know that I don't have the red 9 till the end of the game. I used a different handgun, the blacktail. So the best thing to do is to stay between his legs so you cannot get hit. So you can use the handgun to fire it, but of course the handgun has a shitty accuracy. So you have to now get the cutscene, get the dog out, and it's just a scripted moment. Him's gonna bum rush the place, and you can use now the rifle to hit his weak spot. A few shots in. Now we're in his last phase of the fight. Basically, a flash grenade would be a good idea, but I don't have another flash, so all I have to do now is throw a hand grenade at him to stun him, hopefully. And I think he's gonna get stunned at any moment here. I'm trying to check my inventory if I have enough resources. I don't have any. Now I shot that, and yep, he's dead. He's pretty easy to defeat. It's not that hard. All I have to do is just basically when he gets stunned, just use the rifle, and level 3 rifle firepower. So yeah, it's easy how to deal with him. It's not really that hard. Now we're gonna move on to the next boss battle. Next up on our list is Bitores Mendez. Bitores Mendez is quite a bit different. Like environment-wise, he's a little bit different to its original counterpart, but he's still kind of dealing kind of like the same way. So it's a bit identical to its original, but at the same time he has some new moves, new ways to defeat him, and he is a little bit aggressive. So yeah, I know Ash's wearing armor, just yeah, doesn't really matter because it's none of the sections being with Ashley. So the best thing to do is immediately as soon as the boss fight starts, decided to do that. I'm about to get grabbed. I recommend just to climb up the ladder and don't do what I just did and just pick up the stuff because I want to pick up items just in case. And I got enough ammo to actually defeat him. So be up the ladder. So what you need to do is stay up here and shoot him. His weak spot is actually behind his back, his eye, in the back. Of course, parry. Parrying is very important. You need to have your knife actually to level, but it has its durability to max. That's another trick I recommend with a knife. But I'll do tips and tricks kind of like video in like a bonus episode like I did in the original. So yeah, just sort it up right there. Now I'm gonna shoot his back. He's gonna get stunned. Now it'll take about 4 rifle shots, or 5 rifle shots, and he will get to the second phase of the fight. This is where it's a bit of a challenge. Always stay on the, go up the ladder. Stay in here. So the way to dodge is basically don't stay in one position. Just go left and right, strafe left and right, and then use your whatever gun. I used up the handgun, and every time he has his flaming barrel, shoot it. It's gonna be a part I haven't shot it at all, so I haven't definitely shot whatsoever about it. So, and yeah, the rifle deals a ton of damage. The rifle to me is gonna be my magnum, sort of magnum feel-like weapon in the game. So yeah, I don't use any magnums at all. I use the rifle being my boss killing weapon. That's basically my main thing. And when he talks, he has specific points of his health. He doesn't have much health. He's basically now grazed him a little bit. You know. Now he is in low health. When he said Lord give me strength, he's now in very low health and he's becoming faster. As you can see, you guys see me getting railed a lot and heal. As you can see, look at the amount of healing items I have, a lot of knives. I mean, I'm just too good at the game. I'm just too good. Yeah, I'm just too good at the game on hardcore mode. And I get hit again. I'm trying to move away. There's no dodging. And now this one, speaking of dodges, I got dodge. And I got like, you have basically 2 seconds to just stay away. So he doesn't like, after the QT, he hits you immediately. So you have a bit of a breathing room. Try to flash him, because flash him does work. He doesn't drop down. He gets stunned. And I wish I had some shotgun ammo, but I was out of shotgun bullets because I have to deal with the chainsaw ladies before that, you know. And when he does that, go upstairs. He does a spin attack that's hard to dodge and hard to stop. So I decided to use more rifle ammo because it's the only ammo I have. It looks like I got some bonuses, which is pretty cool. You're gonna see me have a moment that I could have like died, which is right here. Look at this. Okay, not now. I thought it was right now, but yeah, you're gonna see me now a moment that I thought I could have been done better here. I missed because the accuracy of this weapon sucks dick, and I almost freaking died. I literally almost died, and I was so pissed about this. It was just, it's a fucking gun. It's fucking awful. But yep, we come back from this. Little, you know, could have been a catastrophic mistake. No, that could have been a catastrophic incident. And yep, I'm getting mangled and getting hit a lot. That's like the best way. But the best trick is to rifle him in the first phase. The second phase is basically he is always in that corner. As you can see, he got extremely aggressive because he's literally almost to die. Flash grenade him so he gets stunned, and there you have bada bing bada boom up your uncle, and rifle the fuck out of him until he dies. Yeah, he's a bit tricky to fight, but once you know his patterns and what he does, it's pretty easy boss fight. It's not that hard to beat. Now for the next boss battle, I decided to fight with Verdugo. Or so you thought. I actually now gotta fight him because we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna basically run a marathon with him. Now, I know it's just not like, you know, normally I just give you a guide how to deal with him and how to take care of him. My advice is basically there's a way that it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like an exploit you can kind of think. it's me basically running back and forth between doors, and I will definitely show you this in a moment. So yeah, that's basically all I did in this boss battle. It's basically running back and forth until he finished, until the elevator arrives. Because I want to save my ammo. The reason I'm doing this is by far the best method to do it when you do an S plus run, and it's a method I did exactly the same thing on my stream when I played this back a few months ago, like a month or two ago. So yeah, it's one of the things I did. All I did is just to literally I just use the freaking liquid nitrogen and do nothing. So once you get here, it's all fast paced, and I don't know if I would put noise in because it's literally to be this quickly. So I'm gonna stay here and wait until he appears, and this is gonna be the way you do for the next few minutes, and that's why this video sped up, because if I have to do it normal speed, it's gonna be boring, it's gonna be tedious, and yeah, that's basically how I fight him. Not really fight him. All we do is just run around him. If you want to legitimately beat him, I would recommend using the Magnum against him, or using use a rocket launcher. But the rocket launcher basically costs 160, so recommend using the Magnum against him. Liquid nitrogen, kick him, kick deals good damage, and then just Magnum him. Keep doing it, and then shoot his head. His head is actually his weak spot, and try to parry and then counter with a shot to the head by any weapon, shotgun, handgun, or rifle, or Magnum, whatever weapon, or TMP, or mine thrower, whatever weapon you have. And yeah, that's all I'm definitely doing here, and that's basically my tip, is basically do that. Now I'm gonna keep doing this until basically I'm gonna speed up. Basically this part is gonna be very speedy, so yeah. Next up is El Gigante boss fight, a double Gigante boss battle. Now, as you see right now, my rifle had the exclusive upgrade, which is increases the firepower times 2. So now this rifle, it deals almost a lot of damage. Yeah, keep that in mind, because this is where my reasoning for using this weapon set is. Now I use now the black, as you can see. I've used now the black tail. Now you definitely saw it now a little more. Even in previous boss fight against Verdugo, which I definitely did nothing. So now do this new shotgun him, doing the same exact method. This method's exactly the same. And I shot him, and I tried to shoot him, and I missed, and I get railed by this big behemoth. And I decided to make a flash grenade because I forgot to make one. And yeah, as you can see, look, this is basically all the ammo I hoarded from the last level. So flash him, and then shoot twice, actually 3 times or twice. You gotta be really quick for shooting the parasite. You gotta be really fast. Hope you upgrade the firing speed of this thing. And yeah, I hate the spawn here. That's one problem I have. I hate the spawn in this area. You know, you get spawned almost right close to him. Sometimes I'm lucky, and look at that. I'm getting completely derailed and getting my ass kicked a ton. So it's ridiculous. Now Luke's gonna go, and you have to take him busy. So the best part, and I didn't even dodge. I don't know why I didn't even dodge. That's kind of stupid of mine. The best thing to do is run around in circles. Sometimes it hits you. Sometimes it doesn't hit you at all. It's a 50-50 gamble. This shit sometimes can be a bit of a pain. But if you have another flash grenade, which I don't have another flash grenade, unfortunately, this boss fight's not going to be that hard. Once you have the exclusive for the rifle, the game's going to be pretty much a piece of cake, and the boss will be very easy to take down. So here it comes now. Luisa said, hey, has some stick of dynamite. Now it's going to put a strap on the Gigante's back. And we have to shoot it, and yeah, and we're gonna shoot him with the rifle, and he dies. I would recommend, instead of doing that, do the explosive, shoot the dynamite on his back. Yeah, try to look at me, try to aim it perfectly, Yeah, then I just missed, and I got the third shot as the best. And I tried to at least shoot him, stun him, and then hit the elevator to kill him. But of course, doing the same method, and he dies. Yep, the rifle makes a lot of difference. Yeah, now move on to the next boss battle. Now comes the easiest boss fight. One of the easiest boss fights in Resident Evil Remake, next to Salazar. Well, how I can describe this boss fight is I got two words for you. Golden egg. Yes, golden egg is gonna be your weapon for the first time. We're gonna use only two golden eggs. You kill him with only two golden eggs. The way about it is pretty smart. Capcom basically, you have a side quest that involve you basically throwing an egg at throwing an egg legitimately to a picture of Salazar. The game kind of gave me an indication, to some degree, give an indication that yep, the egg will deal damage. By the way, fun fact that one golden egg will deal 70% of his life. So basically that takes away majority of his life, and two golden eggs basically death. So yeah, that's how you defeat him. Two golden eggs and he's dead. He's basically gone after that. So it's one of the easiest boss fights in the game. It's so pathetic and it's just so funny. Now next up is Krauser, the next boss fight we're gonna do right now. So he's a little bit different compared to his original counterpart. He's a little bit different. Can actually use guns, and there is actually a very good method to actually kill him and to defeat him. Is that we're gonna use we're gonna utilize the shotgun a lot. The shotgun is the best weapon to fight him. As you can see, I'm right now climbing up and ready to fight him. So the best way to do perfect parries, kicks, shooting the shotgun in the leg, and he'll get stunned. He gets stunned very easily with shotgun to the leg. As you can see, perfect parry right there. There's a parry on him, and I shotgun him a lot. And by the way, I used the exclusive for the shotgun. I used the other ticket. So yeah, the 40 spin-out ticket. As you can see, try to snipe him every now and then, but the shotgun is a perfect weapon. If you don't have the rifle, the Magnum to shotgun combo works a lot. Hand grenades works as well. His whole fight, you can use guns. You can use your guns, unlike the original, you only can use knives. He's weak to guns in this one, so yeah, that's basically one of the things. And I got smacked in the back, I got backhand, and I'm gonna, yep, yank them off, and shotgun. And I keep blasting with a shotgun because the shotgun deals damage, and I start to do a quick shot. Watch out from the rifle, another one, and I get grabbed, get him out, and shoot him with the shotgun until he dies. So yeah, best trick, using the shotgun to shoot his legs, and I kicked him and didn't kill him. So yeah, he's a pretty simple boss fight, in my opinion. Alright, now we're at the final boss of the game. We're gonna do, if we get a fight, is Sadler. And Sadler is very easy. All you have to do, and the easiest method to do, is use a rocket launcher to dispose of him. And in his second form, actually shooting the blob can actually cause, it'll be faster. It will speeden up Ada to get the special rocket to finally end them off. Yeah, he's a pretty easy boss battle as well. If you want to fight him in a normal way, I would. He is a bit stronger. He's actually way stronger than his original counterpart. So I would advise to basically, if you have a lot of magnum ammo, and use some shotguns with good firepower in them, you make the boss fight a lot easier. And you have to actually dispose of. So the trick of this boss fight is you have to basically hit all his eyes and all his for his legs, and then he'll get stunned down. So either you can hit him with a knife or shoot him with the magnum, which I'm going to shoot him with the magnum, and then keep doing the process a few times until he dies. So yeah, he's a little bit stronger. Grenades will not affect him whatsoever. So if you want the easier route, rocket launcher him. And probably the only boss fight I'm gonna use the rocket launcher on. Much easier, much better. You can sell some of your guns if you want to kill him easily. So yeah, that's basically how you kill Sadler. If you want to do it the long way, magnum and a bit of shotgun, sometimes close range and rifle. And that concludes my video of Resident Evil 4 Remake Boss Guide. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I'm definitely, of course, enjoying making that video. It's the type of video I want to make. And if you guys like the video, like the video, share it, use this video as a guide. There's many ways you can do with the video, all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna do a second part, which is gonna be the bonus part, which is gonna be talking about, of course, the sections that are difficult for people to go through, and I've chosen two areas, and they are the cabin and the first village fight, especially on higher difficulties. And again, I'm gonna play on hardcore again, so I'm gonna be on hardcore. So yeah, it's gonna be that, and to add a little extra, we're gonna do the strong threat as well added in there. What strong threats are, I had to really explain this. Strong threats are basically part of the merchant side quest. So in Resident Evil 4 Remake, we all know there's a side quest that you can do to earn spin-offs. The strong threats are you get the most amount, because every strong threat you get about 8 spinels on every difficulty. So I'll tell you guys an easier method to kill each of them. And the strong threats are the dog, the gold knight, and the Iron Maiden. I have done all of them, and I'm giving you guys tips and tricks of how to deal with them. Maybe just because there's some people out there think they're hard. So think of them, these strong threats, as sub bosses. Now people say they're sub bosses. Why not put in this video? They're not, because they're sub bosses, not main bosses you fight in the game. They're sub bosses, so it's basically kind of a side thing. It's an optional fight. It's not something. It's a mentor to progress the story and progress through the game. So yeah, that's why I'm rather do this. So yeah, I would rather do and play, like, doing this in the bonus episode is much better and much more convenient. So yeah, look out guys for that, and hopefully Devi will be releasing the following week or maybe in a few days if you guys want. If you guys want me to do it in a few days, upload the video in a few days, I will do a vote on YouTube, and you can go to my community tab and vote if the video you want to release the video next week, the following week after this video is released, or you want it in a few days. Please let me know. I would appreciate it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, take care.